Ooh, ooh, fuck, that's good. Oh, that is nice. Got a I'm drinking a little 2015 Gruet Bubbles, little Gilbert Grande Reserve. Oh fuck, it is delicious. It is it's a winery out in New Mexico who actually, little known fact is New Mexico actually produces some pretty nice fucking wine because of their geography, climate. They get a lot of different climates in there in different regions. They can grow a lot of different grapes throughout the state. So, well, you might not think typically of New Mexico as a nice wine state, wine producing state. It makes some fabulous wines. Gruet for me is a big sparkling wine. We get a case a quarter of Bubbles from them. They actually are direct descendants from a champagne producer in France. Also, Vivac Winery just south of Taos, New Mexico. Spent Thanksgiving there a couple years ago. But I digress. You're not here to listen to my wine reviews. You want to know what the fuck happened in the toilet bowl. And if you don't know by now, then you haven't been paying attention to Facebook today. Not getting into it, but fuck, Facebook was fun. It was today. Facebook was a whole lot of fun today. Oh baby, I tell you what, it was entertaining. I may or may not have been keeping up to date on Facebook. Bring It had a couple posts, but overall, I feel like the platform today was entertaining to say the least. I just went to MerrimackDraftLeague.com. It's 8:40 on a Thursday night, and we don't have the scores updated from last night's toilet bowl games. Okay. Good thing I got some recaps so you don't have to fucking listen to me dribble on. Sounded like we had a couple of great nights. I know D and Hazel Butter had gone live from Martell. Notice Jim stayed away from the camera. But D Money and Hazel Butter went live last night after game one, which was Tomahawk versus Boomers. Did not see a live from them after they both wanted to get out of there. I know D Money had to make some decisions about who A&D was going to select first round. Him and his coach Colby Boo Boo Bolay had a little discussion. They had to weigh some options, but let's get into it. So the first game was Boomers versus Tomahawk Tavern. This is great. I went straight for the WWE promo, and I went to Bobby Booyoo. Here we go. Excuse me. Actually, let me clear these throats up. Oh, fuck. That's so good. It's like a rich, nice, rich, raisiny body to it. It's been sitting in my basement for... Actually, it's been sitting in my basement for about 3 years. It's sitting in my basement for about 3 years in the cellar. Just aging and really letting it become a little more rich because it's changed drastically since we first had this 3 years ago. So anyway, let's get into it. Tomahawk started the game off in the first, putting up 3 runs and another low home run. Shocker. The home run champ went out, started the series, toilet bowl for Tomahawk with another home run. Guy just rakes, absolutely hits piss missiles. One of the hardest balls coming off a bat is Angelo Romans in the league. I'll put him head to head against Gallo. I think those two guys have the hardest balls coming off the bat. The Boom Boom crew came back in the first, putting up 5 runs in the first and batting around the order. Home run for playoff Wesson, who was on fire last night, going 3 for 4. Sounds like talking to some other guys. This is the first time Wesson has actually ever performed in the playoffs. Thank God for Haley. He's never in the playoffs at home. Tomahawk came back up in the second, putting up another 3 runs with timely hitting and TP drawing a walk from KP. Also, as easy for TP to walk against KP than Jeffy. It's a weird sentence there, Bobby, but I'll go with it. A lot of P's, just changing out initials. The Boom Boom crew came back up in the second, and while Ralphie was working on finding the zone, there was some timely solos from Mr. Coed himself and Mr. Facebook champion Schultze. I had to. The biggest moment came in the second, and we have to give a shout out to Softball Tony for catching this moment. Do we have to? Really? What time was this game? Was he really still awake? Was he not drinking some fucking Metamucil? Mr. Utility Bobby Boo with his 8,000th hit. Let's pause for a round of applause. A little presumptuous there, Bobby. 8,000th hit. In your life? Maybe? I don't know. Need a little context there. To put the Boom Boom up 10-6. Now this is where defense starts to take hold, as both teams will not score a run for innings 3 or 4. Tomahawk would add 3 in the 5th to inch closer, making the score 10-9. Wow. Tell you what, I like being out here on the beach. I've had a great fucking time. I just ate 3 pounds of clams, not steamers. They call them count necks. I'm more used to those types of clams being called top necks. But I ate about 3 pounds of those. I had a 1.5 pounds lobster, 2 ears of corn, while Amanda had 3 slices of beach pizza from Tripoli. And I was happier than a pig in shit, I'll tell you that much. So, sounds like I missed a great toilet bowl, though. And I'm okay with it. Inch close to score 10-9. Boom Boom would add 2 more runs in 5th with some timely hitting from Corey. He is still a free agent, Robinson. And Mike, by God, that man is fast. Well, he's not that fast. Schultz. And the only reason I say he's not that fast is, well, let's go back to the beginning of this clip. Making it 12-10. So Boom Boom's up 2. Tomahawk would make it interesting in the 7th by getting runners in scoring position. They would add 1, making it 12-11. But the shutdown come on. Enough with the Boom Boom crew and shutdown defense. You guys have the most runs allowed. Let's slow down on shutdown defense, okay? Fucking blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while, too. Shutdown defense of the wait for it. Boom Boom 5-man and speed of the outfield sealed the game and a berth against A&D next Monday. You know, I'm in a group chat with A&D player and a Boom Boom player. Let me tell you, it's been as electric as Facebook was today, going back and forth and just waiting to see who's going to say what next. All right, as we move on, let's find the regional recap. So congratulations to, I don't even know what the fucking final score was there. Did Bobby tell me? Was it 12-11? I think it was 12. I'm going to go with 12-11. 12-11 was that first game. No, it was close. Knew it was close last night from D-Money and Hazelbutt. But here we go. Wow. Oh, Chad, I wish you guys won more past May so you could send me some of these great fucking recaps because these things look beautiful. In what some are calling the game of the year, possibly if slow down. Come on. Possibly even the game of the decade. You're talking about a team that could barely get fucking 9 guys to the field for the last 3 weeks of the field, 3 weeks of the season, versus Regional, who did nothing but create rain delays with the amount of tears they cried from all their complaining. But I digress. Holtz and Regional went toe-to-toe last night in an epic, I love you, epic toilet bowl matchup that left one team floating and the other down the drain. I'm so glad I don't read these until I'm on here. Things ramped up early as Holtz was able to put up 4 in the top of the first, and Regional answered with a 9 spot. Ooh. Regional was up, or Holtz was up 4-0, and Regional showed up and put up 9. 9 after taking advantage of a few Holtz miscues and having a few bloopers fall Regional's way. Was able to jump out early. The lead did not last long as Regional's bats went quiet in the second as Brian Ramsey hit a solo, but with 7 in the third, led by a 3-run Chris Pope home run, Holtz jumped back out on top 11-10. Okay. So they're up 11. Regional went quiet in the bottom half. Holtz added 3 on the top side of the fourth to grab a 4-run lead. So heading into the bottom of the fourth, Holtz is up 14-10. Okay. The fourth saw some fireworks for Regional squad, and he's not talking about the ones on Hampton Beach last night, as they had a 2-run jack from Ramrod. Brian Ramsey, say it. Say Ramrod. Say Ramrod. Great fucking movie. If you don't know it, get off. Or go get off. I don't care. One of the two. And the big blow was a Tony I Don't Play 830s Martineau grand slam recorded at 8:43. This said be the latest home run he has ever hit. Gave the Regional boys the lead going into the final 3 innings. It must have been cold last night if Tony's hitting grand slams. As I know you didn't play at Twardowski or Legion, so it had to have been below 71 degrees last night. With 3 in the top of the fifth for Holtz and 4 in the bottom half for Regional, with 3 of those coming off the bat of a – why'd you put his name? It's Snacks. I thought you guys called him Minnow, but it's Snacks. Cody Kenya home run. Regional had a 2-run lead going into the 6th. The 6th brought a bunch of excitement as Holtz was able to take advantage of the Regional boys' defensive miscues as they took advantage of the extra outs to put up an 8 spot and take a 6-run lead in the that was punctuation. Take a 6-run lead. This is kind of like when you clog a toilet and the water just keeps kind of creeping up and you're just like, holy shit, what's going to happen? Is it going to overflow? Is it going to not? Am I going to have to fucking stick my hand down there? Let's see. Let's move on. In the bottom half, Regional would not quit as the bottom rolled the top as Jeff Sandy Sanderson led the inning off with a big triple. Hits from Dylan LaRue and Mike Bomberg rolled that momentum. Some timely hits and good base running set the scene for you fucking douche. Set the scene for the skip, Chad Lawrence. Okay, skipper. Let's settle down. When down 1 and 2 men on. Blew one out of that dump to give the boys a 2-run lead that they would not relinquish. Holtz had some runners on in the top half of the 7th, but a line out from Pope, followed by a fly out from the shortest shorts in all the league or the land, Zach Graham, set the stage for Jimmy Vanty, who was 5 for 5 on the night at that point. The pressure got to him, and he was not able to get the timely hit they were looking for as he popped out to the infield. It's like when you're just hoping you took some Miralax. You're just hoping you can get to the bathroom. Sounds like Vanty didn't get there. And Regional boys hung on for a 27-26 victory. What a fucking way to end the toilet bowl. Special thanks to the Kohler family and all the support from the Kohler toilet industry has given the MMSSL over the years. Oh, fuck. You're a funny bastard. That was good. Chad, I really wish you could have had more of those, to be honest with you, this year. But we do have some new we do have all the updates to the league into what's happening with the playoffs. We will be talking about that Sunday night. We will be discussing We will be putting in our picks for who will win each series as well. And I am buying time because I thought it would have been up on MerrimackDraftLeague.com. All things Merrimack men's slow pitch softball. However, it is not. And I want to make sure you guys can see the schedule for what this week looks like. It's in the group. And for whatever, holy Christ, I don't know what the hell's going on. Why is it taking so long? Should have done this beforehand, J-Ro. I didn't. I don't even know if anybody's in the chat with me yet. They're not, and that's fine. All right, so anyway, here we go. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Holy shit, this is being a pain in the ass. All right, I got it. So I am going to share my screen so you guys can see what the fuck is going on. Boom, look at this. Share screen. Hey-o. All right, so we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun this week. We have Monday, we have regional versus NHI at 6:15 at Twardarski. That's because of lighting. The sun sets earlier this time of year. Need to get that game in, so the 15 minutes is going to be important. We have Peterson versus VFW at Martell at 6:30. Boomers versus A&D at 7:30, the prime time game at Martell. Monahan versus Buckley on the West Coast. There's Monday night. Those are your matchups. Game 2, you have 6:15. You have Buckley away versus Monahan at Tward. A&D versus Boomers at Martell at 6:30. VFW versus Peterson at 7:30 for the primetime game. And out west, we have NHI versus Regional. So that's what we're looking at. I'll tell you what, I'm really curious to see what we think on Sunday night and who's going to be what it's going to look like. But it's going to be, I have my thoughts on who's going to win each series. I have, by way of seeding, 2 upsets probably at least. I don't really know. I haven't dove into this. I have one team for sure. I have 2 teams for sure moving on. The other 2 I need to look at. You can probably guess one of them. But we'll see what happens. It's going to be a fun week. This is a fun time of year. Like I said before, I kind of wish I was there on Wednesday night. And the only reason I say kind of wish, I'm still out on vacation. I'm at my beach house. We rented a beach house for the week, and we're having a fucking great time out here. We're just drinking this beautiful bottle of bubbles and, having a nice night. So with that, done. We'll see you guys Monday night. Hopefully the rain holds off. I know we got some rain on the forecast over the weekend. Hopefully it holds off for Monday so we can get these playoffs started. But let's fucking go. Good luck to everybody, and we'll talk to everybody on Sunday night, 8 p.m. We're going to be Merrimack heavy for the playoffs. And